We have just finished a great weekend camping and it's time to break down camp. Our first step is going to be to disconnect our sewer. This tote right here has everything that you will need for that. You see I have my gloves on. This is to protect your hands and your health. This is an extra drain hose that we didn't need this time. You also see these covers in here that we have. This is to close off the end of the hose. You'll see me use that in a minute. All right, we'll come over here to where everything connects up. So as you can see, we left our black water valve closed because at this site we didn't have a sewer connection. So we're going to have to reconnect this hose when we get to the sewer dump station to dump our black water when we leave the campground. Our gray water is open. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. I'm gonna disconnect this hose, twist it. There might be a little that drains out. This cover here can unscrew and allow any excess water to drain out there. Just leave that loose for now. All right. Now in a few minutes, we're gonna rinse out this hose. We don't wanna put these away without rinsing these out. Let's set this aside for right now. All right. Our next step is going to be to disconnect our city water connection. As you can see right here, this black part is what spins. The hose itself, you can just hold that while you loosen this black nut. And this will just coil up nicely. Connect here. I'm also going to rinse this off before we put it away, so I'm going to set it aside for right now. Alright, so next we're going to pack everything up that we have out here. So we have this separate hose for doing our cleaning. We want to make sure we keep our white water hose for our drinking water clean throughout this process. Out. Alright, that should be good. Then I'm going to fold it up before I try to put the covers on. Once you put the covers on, it seals it. You can compress these hoses down a bit so it'll fit nicely into the container. And then you put the cover on here. This helps to keep everything clean, and drop that back in. This hose we didn't use, so it can just go right back in. Alright. And then as I mentioned earlier, we're going to rinse off this water hose before we put it away. Make sure everything's clean. And this one goes in our separate tray in here. A tray for our water hose. It's our water filter as well. We'll show you how to hook that up on our other video. All right. And now that we are finished with all of our sewer and water connections, our final disconnect is going to be our power. Once again, this connection has a twist ring that's attached to the motorhome that you will need to loosen up before you can pull out the cord. So loosen that up, all right. You may have to twist that a little to disconnect it. Close that up. Roll this up nicely. Tray in here for power connection as well. final step will be to put our water hose away right here. Turn the valve off, relieve the pressure from your hose. Disconnect that. So there you have it.